we didn't catch any once that wind started blowing and that current started moving for a pretty good while there.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm not sure we'd have caught any more if I hadn't have got behind that little old eddy spot there that broke it.
Hi, we're the cheerleaders from Roane County High School, and we're here hanging out at the Oak Ridge Utility District, the natural gas company, getting ready for the big game. Kingston, let's fight! Orange, white! Kingston, let's fight! Orange, white! Kingston, let's fight! Orange, white! Kingston, let's fight! Let's go, Jackets! Go!
Oak Ridge Utility District showroom offers everything from gas logs, ranges, washer and dryers, to grills and water heaters. Come in and see why Oak Ridge Utility District is this area's #1 place to shop for all your natural gas appliance needs. Now, the only question is, what time is it?
It's high school football time in Tennessee.
Stand by for the special BBB Communications sports presentation. It's time for live high school football on BBB Communications Cable Channel 12. Enjoy exciting Tri-County high school football right here all season long. It's the Barger & Sons Game of the Week. The Barger & Sons Game of the Week is brought to you by Barger & Sons, Oak Ridge Utility District, Eddie's Body Shop, PSC Metals, Acme Block & Stone, Victorian Square, Rome Metals Group, Becky Rupie for State Senate, Leader Drugstores of Roane County, J&B Furniture Company, Hammers, Big E's Market, and Ray Viles Ford. And now, for all the exciting live play-by-play action, here's Ron Berry and David Queener for the Barger & Sons Game of the Week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Harriman, Tennessee, where tonight we have a big Roane County rivalry. The Kingston Yellow Jackets have traveled over to Harriman to take on the Harriman Blue Devils. In this, the official week 1 before somebody went to week 0, CR Barger & Sons Game of the Week. Guys, what a beautiful, beautiful setting we have here tonight. We're down in the valley looking up over Walton's Ridge. Beautiful sunshine after a couple days rain. Marty, Dave, what do you think?
You couldn't ask for a more beautiful August evening. Normally, we're talking about 90 to 95 degrees. It's still a little warm, but once 7:30 rolls around, it's time to kick it off. These kids could care less what the temperature is.
Yeah, I think by then the weather it's going to be just right. And, man, they're lined up in the parking lot, guys. They're still piling in here.
Well, this is a non-region game, but, guys, this is one that even though Harriman hasn't won this ball game since 1992, if you go back and look at the scores, there have been many times when you go in start of the fourth quarter that Harriman was right in the ball game, unable to just pull the victory out. But this is a game that, regardless of what it looks like in terms of experience, in terms of numbers, the Harriman Blue Devils always find a way, Marty, to have a big game this particular game.
They do, and when you talk about numbers, AAA 99% of the time should take care of single A, but each year you see Harriman closing the gap, Dave, and it's because of athletes.
Yeah, and I believe this year, I think Harriman they're going to knock that streak out this year. That 16-year streak's gone.
Well, that's what we talked about last Friday night, and Ron kind of disagreed with us, but you and I both, we think that the athletes will be the difference tonight to get Harriman over the hump.
Well, guys, right here tonight, again, a beautiful setting. Game 1 for Kingston, game 2 for Harriman. Any advantage there, guys?
I don't know. Maybe Harriman's got a few bugs worked out. Maybe they figured some things out last week. I don't know, if they had any problems. I think you get that first game jitters out of the way, Marty.
And after the first quarter, that will all even out, and it's going to be a game of attrition. Whoever wins the battle up front, if Harriman can maintain that, Dave, they've got a real good chance of getting a victory tonight.
Well, you're right.
Kicking game. Guys, both of these football teams have an excellent field goal extra point kicker. We've got a senior for Harriman in Mr. Freeman, and a sophomore in Mr. Spellman for the Yellow Jackets. Both of them probably consistent with extra points. Both of them probably, on average, probably good 30, 35 yards out on field goals. Special teams, Harriman's had a chance to use their special teams, Marty. Kingston has not, although Kingston probably comes in typically under the tutelage of Jim Rivers, outstanding kicking game every year.
But if you look back on it, a failure in the special teams to end the year last year probably cost Kingston a chance at going to the playoffs against Catholic and Austin East. They failed. They decided not to go with a kicking game because it has struggled. So you've seen in the offseason they've done a lot of work, and we'll see if it's paid off tonight.
Marty, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, does Coach King have the confidence to send that field goal kicker out there to kick that winning field goal or to tie it up? I don't know. I mean, if you go in history, maybe not.
I'm sure Jim Rivers will be tugging at his pants.
I'm sure he will.
We have a lot of pageantry involved in high school football. The crowds are still coming in. Beautiful grass this time of year. So, the football fields in our area, the stands in our area have all been replaced in the last couple of years. Just a great, great setting for communities like this to rally on Friday and Thursday nights, in this case, around high school football, just as the big boys do in Texas. Friday Night Lights is alive in Roane County.
Yeah, and you can't beat this time of the year. August into September, and a win for Harriman, what a springboard it would be. Kingston, a lot of people, it being a AAA, Dave, they expect to win.
Right.
So we'll just see what happens here tonight.
Well, I think this game bounces. Harriman wins this game tonight, it bounces them up. I mean, this tells me that Harriman football is back. Not saying that it's not, but it tells me it's back. What I thought was interesting tonight, I'm driving in, coming up the back way in here, and they're setting up the tailgate, and they're getting ready. So we know football time's here.
Guys, if you look at Kingston football over the years, they've got the state championship. In 1998, they played for the state championship. If you look at the progress of under Coach Vic King, you look at a lot of wins. Since 1993, there are 111 wins, 60 losses. That relates to a pretty good winning percent. But if you look back, not the Kingston numbers that you've had earlier in this program. When you go to 07, they're 6-4. 06, 6-6. 05, 5-5. 04, 6-5. So you don't get the numbers. A lot of that you can almost start and look and see when they became a part of Region 2, 3A.
When they done the realignment, they were thrown in with Fulton, Austin East, Anderson County Catholic. A lot of programs' numbers would fall off with that schedule, Dave.
Oh, yes, most definitely. I mean, it's come down every year. The Kingston Anderson County game's big, and then at the end it comes down to can Kingston beat Catholic or Austin East to get in the playoffs, and they've just not been able to do that.
And that's a lot to ask that time of the year, just to get into playoffs to knock off a team like a Catholic or Austin East. And Kingston wants to build on that because they've got a big region game coming up with AC early in the year. And like we say, the winner of that takes a big leg up.
I think this game tonight is probably more important to Kingston than it is to Harriman.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barns & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barns & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Welcome back to Wallace Black Field here in Harriman, where tonight the Kingston Yellow Jackets and the Harriman Blue Devils will do battle. We're privileged now to have with us here in the press box Mickey Barger. Mickey Barger has been with Barger & Sons for a long, long time. Not going to tell how long, Mickey, but welcome. And again, thanks to Barger & Sons for allowing us to bring the folks in Roane County, Anderson County, live high school football.
Yeah, we're glad to. We like to, try to get a little bit community involvement in here. Oh.
And one of the things that a lot of folks may not know, Mickey, is that for about 30 years, you roamed the football field as an umpire.
Yeah, I did. I retired about 2 years ago, and I've had this Kingston Harriman game. It's always been a good one. As long as the other ones I had the Rockwood Midway game for many years, and that was always a tough one. They fought hard down there.
Mickey, the Barger family has been interested in obviously the school systems in Roane County for a number of years. Your dad serving on the school board for a number of years. Barger & Sons always active in supporting the schools and supporting the community, and finally going to start on a new facility in Roane Regional Business Technology Park.
Yeah, we're excited. We can't wait to get in right now. We're running out of room out there where we're at, and so we need a little bit more.
And obviously, you're passing the torch on to another generation of youngsters, and I know you're proud of them.
Oh yeah, it's third generation starting it now, so that's good.
Guys, the Rhapsody in Blue marching band with our national anthem.
Coronavirus is changing the way we live our lives, but seriously injured people still need our help. At OEB, we're committed to helping you no matter what. So, we've introduced a system where we can take care of your case almost completely electronically. You don't have to leave your home for us to start helping you. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. If you're injured, you still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call right now.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Welcome back to Wallace Black Field in Harriman here tonight, where we got a big football game between the Kingston Yellow Jackets and the Harriman Blue Devils. Talked to Coach Tapp yesterday afternoon, talked to him again today. He's nervous as a cat. Nervous as a cat. But that's what it's all about. I heard you say earlier, if you're a coach, this is the kind of games you like to coach in. If you're a player, this is the kind of game you like to play. And doesn't get any better than this right here.
Not any better than this. I mean, this is a game. I mean, as a player, you want to play in this game. But if you're not able to play in it, let's coach in it. And we're not able to play or coach, so we're going to broadcast it.
So we're going to watch and talk about it.
We're going to watch and talk about it.
Which again, is a great way to do it, guys. I mean, here we are sitting on from the 50 to the 45-yard line. We've got everything possible that we need. We've got a super. Did I not tell you about the press box here?
What about it?
Well, I mean, it looks like sweets.
Yeah, it's here last year.
Oh, so you're saying you're not impressed with it?
I'm very impressed with it.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Excellent band
That's all
out
I'm
there.
asking you to do.
Excellent band out there.
Did you say?
No, I said excellent.
A tradition here at Harriman. You see them walk down the steps now. I was going to say the tradition is walking down the steps at the end of the field.
Coach Pearl style.
Now they're coming through the stands, guys. This may be for this football game, Marty.
Yeah, and the offense comes from the other side to meet the defense. A new tradition here at Harriman High School. They might have broke it out just for the big Roane County rival, Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Well, the coaches are here, and you know, I'm sure some of the kids probably picked up exactly on what you said. Why can't we do like Coach Pearl does,
That's
Coach
exactly
Tapp?
right.
So here it is. You saw it right here first, ladies and gentlemen, on Channel 12, a first tonight. And now they'll go down and get in their traditional spot. Yellow Jackets waiting to come on. You see some of the classmates out to welcome the Yellow Jackets. So, guys, we're just moments away for Kingston on offense. Lineman Chris Williams, a senior. J.T. Myers, a senior. Chris Stout, a senior. Rob Birchfield, a senior. T.J. Ingram, a senior. Tight end, Nathan Ladd, a senior. Adam Jackson, a senior at wideout. The running backs, James Sams, a senior. Alex Roberts, a senior. Brad Riddick, a senior.
I'm seeing a pattern here, Ron.
The only underclassman on the team, folks. Junior quarterback, Kyle Goat. Conversely for the Harriman Blue Devils on offense. Tanner Pettigo, a senior. Shaquille Love, a sophomore. Number 51, you'll see why his name is synonymous with Shaquille. Jeff Coffey's a senior. Kristen Pryor will be a receiver. He's a senior. Marcus Pass, a senior. Holden Woods, a senior. Michael Steinmetz is a junior wide receiver. Quarterback, Travis Gann, a senior. Demetric Inman, a sophomore, all freshman whirl last year, made an outstanding catch right here. Willie Collins, a senior. And C.J. Anderson, the fullback linebacker, who was the linebacker of the year last year in Region 2 1A. Willie Collins, Coach Tapp says, might be the biggest surprise for him in this camp this year. So we'll see how that goes. The captains for Harriman.
Number 8.
Holden Woods, 77. C.J. Anderson, 35. Marcus Pass, 58. And number 4, Travis Gann.
Number 77, Holden Woods. Number 35, C.J. Anderson.
Guys, I didn't see Kingston's over there.
James Sams, Brad Riddick, Alex Roberts, and I did not get the fourth one.
They all have to be seniors because
that's all they've got.
That's all they have.
Look, and that just tells me that the expectations for this football team, guys, is pretty high, being a senior-heavy class. I mean, going into this year, the people sitting across from us over there have to be expecting big things from Kingston.
They do, and Kingston wins the toss, and they go. The tradition lately, guys, has been, hey, let's defer for the second half. Kingston says, no, we want the football.
They want the ball. Alex Roberts was one of those captains as well. So, guys, it's kickoff time here tonight for this Barger & Sons high school football game here on BBB Communications, Channel 12. We welcome you for this football game and want to thank our fine sponsors for allowing us to be here. The officials take their positions. And with that, Mr. Freeman will tee it up for the Jackets. For the Blue Devils, I'm sorry. Parker Freeman will tee it up deep for the Yellow Jackets. Will be DeMarcus Foster. And our kickoff brought to you by the Tennessee Eye Care. And guys, if you have any eye problems at all, the Tennessee Eye Care, located on the Pinnacle Point Shopping Center, will be there to take care of all your needs. You can give them a call at 882-7470. Tennessee Eye Care.
Here we go, guys.
So here we go. Kickoff is in the air. It's a high, short kick. Foster will take at the 15-yard line. And he'll bring it out to about the Harriman 32-yard line, where it will be a Hammers first down.
Brandon Williams makes the stop on the kickoff return, but pretty good field position for Kingston.
If you haven't been to Hammers,
you have not been to Clinton.
So here we go. First play of scrimmage in this football game. We'll find Kyle Gogue at quarterback. And on the first play,
oh no, there he goes.
Riddick gets through, and Riddick is going to the, he is brought down on a touchdown saving tackle by Martin.
James Sams broke a couple of tackles, and it was a foot race, and Diego Martin, the only one there to save it, but it's still a first and goal.
First play. So on the first play of scrimmage,
no, there he goes.
Riddick, the 2008 season, is going to the, James Sams almost takes it the distance. So now another Hammers first down. The ball at the Harriman 3-yard line. Sams again lines up at the tailback spot. He gets it.
Touchdown.
And takes it in for the score.
Guys, that's way too easy. 2 plays, 67 yards, and Dave, 44 seconds off the clock, and Kingston strikes first.
And I'm sure Harriman right now is devastated by that. You know, just a couple broken tackles here, cut back, got it back in the middle of the field, and he just got ran down from behind, or it would have been a long touchdown run. But that, I agree with you, Marty. That was way too easy. Harriman's got to do a better job than that, or it's going to be a long night.
So Spillman in for the point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with that, our game starts off with 11:16 left on 2 plays. Kingston 7, Harriman nothing. We'll be right back.
Man.
At OEB, we're committed to helping people who get injured. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your home to get legal help. We want you to know that at OEB, we can get you your help by just picking up the phone. We can take care of almost every aspect of your case electronically, so you don't have to leave your house. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. Injured? You still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call today.
Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Well, 2 plays and a score for the Yellow Jackets as James Sams carries twice and takes it the distance. Another Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. Will be taken at the 2-yard line.
Ooh.
And on a big hit at the 20.
Josh Riddle there, Ron, with a stick on the return.
So Collins gets it out to the 20. And it'll be a Hammers first down, as you can see right here on the good stick. So it'll be a Hammers first down with the ball on the Harriman 20-yard line on their first possession here tonight. Travis Gann under center for the Blue Devils. Gives it off to Inman on the little pitch, and Inman finds running room.
Oh, here we go.
And Inman gets it out across the 35-yard line. So it'll be a first down for the Blue Devils, and Inman almost takes it to the house. So again, another Hammers first down. And again, if you haven't been to Hammers, you haven't been to Clinton.
First and 10, Harriman from 35.
So just inside the 35-yard line, or outside the 35-yard line, it'll be first and 10, Harriman. Inman again, same play. Inman this time finds it a little tougher, but he's going to get about 4 yards on the little quick pitch again to Inman. The official comes over and says, move back, guys. Again, the new rule this year in the coaching box, 3 people, and the officials saying make sure you stay back. The first time you get a warning, and then you start getting penalized. Second down and about 6 for the Blue Devils. As the crowd continues to come in. Big crowd here tonight. This time Collins comes to the right side, and Collins will be about a yard short of the first down as he's just inside the 45-yard line. So third down and 1. So a big third down call for the Blue Devils now as they try to, if you're the Blue Devils guys, you really want to control the clock. You want to keep the ball away from the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, you can't punt it back right here.
No, I don't believe you can.
So a big play now for the Blue Devils. They line up in a tight formation. And again, Inman on the quick pitch, and Inman crosses midfield. So take it down to the Yellow Jacket 49.5-yard line, and it'll be another Hammers first down.
The guy's Alex Roberts. He's all over the field right now for Kingston. He has made their last 4 tackles.
And you can see one thing, guys. You can see Harriman has a lot of speed.
And you may be calling his name a lot tonight, Marty.
Yeah, because he can fly from that defensive end position.
Again, the Blue Devils in the wing tee. Again, this time, little quick pitch, and this time the Blue Devils are going to be thrown back.
James Sams had none of that.
So it's going to be a loss of about 4. Gann to the sidelines to get his play, as the official has put the play in motion, so they're going to have to hurry. Steinmetz split to the top of your screen. Gann looking to throw, going to throw it out into the flat to Inman, and a good play out there as Inman is going to gain back what they lost. But a big play out there by Brad Riddick.
He stayed at home. He was not fooled, and that easily could have went for a first down.
So it's going to be third down now and about 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Third and 9.
And that or the little screen pass or something's going to have to, they're going to have to slow these defensive ends down, because right now Kingston really has them coming in. Really blowing down. Harriman in the shotgun right now. Bad snap, but he's got plenty of time, throws it out, and a good play as Christian Pryor completed the pass, but they're only going to gain about 3 yards as the ball is going to be placed at about the 47-yard line. So bring up fourth down and a long 7.
And Harriman's going to have to open this thing up, guys, because the linebackers just keep creeping up closer to the line of scrimmage. The DBs are going to walk on up too, so it's going to cut the running game out.
Yeah, and they've thrown 2 short passes. They're going to have to throw the ball down the field a little bit to loosen this Kingston team up. I agree, Dave.
Parker Freeman in to punt. He'll be standing on his own 41-yard line. Freeman's punt is a high kick, and it's going to hit and take a little bit of a Harriman bounce. He'll get it inside the 15-yard line, where the Blue Devils will down it at the Yellow Jacket 14-yard line. So with that, it'll be another Hammers first down as the Jackets go on offense for the second time, but they've only had 2 offensive plays.
Well, the good news is Harriman took 4.5 minutes off the clock, but they got nothing out of it, and Kingston's back on the field. Harriman's defense got to make a stop here.
So the Blue Devils now will go to work defensively and see if they can control this Yellow Jacket offense. Adam Jackson comes wide to the left as the Blue Devils split now. 1 running back. Here comes a man in motion. And this time the Blue Devils do a good job.
And looked almost smarty like the same play last time, but we had a tackle. They wrapped up on him that time.
Yeah, Willie Collins stayed home that time.
But Collins comes up from his safety position to make that. So, you know, somebody in the box up here may see that. And
a little play action here in a minute.
Second down and 11 on the loss of 1.
Looks like Harriman's in a 4-4 defense and trying to figure it out. And if they are, guys, there's a lot of stunts out of the 44 defense. You got to stay at home, though. If not, you have what we had a while ago, big plays happen.
They are in a 4-4. Gogue this time will hand the ball off to the right side, and another big play.
C.J. Anderson first there, Ron. They're filling the middle now.
And, Ron, with that 4-4 defense, you can do so much with linebackers and defense and the end part, and you got the exit and all the stunts, and you always can bring a linebacker in certain situations on blitzing, so it's really a good defense.
Collins, though, again, guys, coming up pretty fast. Let's see what happens.
Putting 10 in the box, trying to keep them honest. They're going to make them throw it.
Stephen Ellison, the safety for the Blue Devils.
And basically, guys, this is man-to-man coverage out here, what you've got here in this 44.
And go back to throw now, being pressured, and there's Inman.
Here we go.
And Inman's got running room. And Inman will take the ball down. Oh, and a push and a flag.
Away.
So Inman now takes the ball back to the 15-yard line and add half the distance to that.
Well, Chris Stout showing a little frustration there. Demetric Inman, he just cut back, and it was a jump ball, and the defender for Kingston had failed, so pretty easy for Inman there.
It sure was, and guys, a little defensive pressure from the linebackers. Looked like almost a blitz with the linebackers, 2 middle linebackers, and they got him about the legs on the knees there, and he threw a short pass like it's up for grabs.
Well, guys, I like Demetric Inman on any jump ball.
Oh,
Whether
yeah.
it's basketball, football, I like him on a jump ball.
And once he gets the ball in open field, anything can happen. It's usually good for the Blue Devils.
And Coach Tapp wanting more than just an unsportsmanlike call, I think, over here. But anyway, guys, here we are. On the turnover, the Blue Devils have the football on a Hammers first down, 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And I think Harriman, guys, needs to score pretty quick right here. Just for a statement.
Again to the line of scrimmage. Quick pitch, Inman. Inman tries to find a little seam, and Inman will get it down almost to the 5-yard line. Give him a gain of 2 on it.
It looks like on both sides of the football that this Harriman front line is controlling right now.
And guys, look for the old Harriman little inside reverse sometime here. They'll run it 3 times tonight. But if they have those ends pinching down and the tackles pinching down, we'll see. 2nd down and goal for the Blue Devils. This time they come the other way. Collins will get it down to about the 3-yard line.
Matt Corteau there with a touchdown saving tackle.
Brought down for number 65, Rob Birchfield.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal
From the 3-yard line. What's a big play, guys, right here? You hate to go 4th and goal. Down 7 this early in the game. Blue Devils to the line. And again, Inman. And Inman is going to push and push and push, and he gets to the 1-yard line. So bringing a 4th down, and is Coach Tapp going to call time?
You about have to take one here. Let them get their composure. This is a huge play in this football game.
So Harriman wants timeout with 3:33 left in the first quarter of play. Kingston leading 7-0. Will be timeout. We'll be right back.
Everyone knows OEB helps people who get hurt when someone else is negligent. But with the coronavirus pandemic, you may be afraid to leave your home to get the legal help you need. As always, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. So we want you to know that we can handle your case almost completely electronically. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. Call 546-1111. We're here for you. 546-1111. Call today.
Earl Duff Subaru at Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Coach Tapp has selected his 4th and 1 at the goal line play.
And we'll see if what Marty said is true, as the guys up front for Harriman sort of dictating what's going on right now. We're going to need a big push out of them right here, Marty.
Yeah, and it almost looked like the ball spotted at the 1, but the down marker is just inside the 2.
Yeah, you're right. It's about 1.5 yards. Almost a full 2 yards. Big play.
And they go to Inman again, and Inman's in the score.
And guys, that's up front. That's the big boys getting the push there. They don't get the credit, but the big boys made it happen.
That was easy.
That was. He barely was even touched.
I don't think he touched hardly any. And that's a big statement right there. I think you said it to the Kingston right now. Hey, we can play with you.
Well, guys, they've run the same play about 6 out of 10 plays.
And they've got to push with it every time.
Well,
Freeman in now for the point after.
My favorite saying is, run it till they stop it, guys. Run it till they stop it.
Gann is the holder. So Freeman for the point after. It's good. No good.
Oh. From here, it looked good.
Boy, it looked good from here, and Gann thought it was good. So he'll only get 6 on the board, though. So 3:25 left, first quarter. Kingston 7, Harriman 6.
At OEB, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your house to get legal help. Now you don't have to. We can handle almost every aspect of your case electronically. Call 546-1111.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. You've heard this. I wish there was a morning radio show playing country songs that we could really love. Well, now there is. Wilhite Wall in the morning with your forgotten favorites and only the new country you love. On 96.7 Merle.
Again with our Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. Tennessee Eye Care is located at 1798 Roan State Highway in the Pinnacle Point Shopping Center. Give them a call, 882-7470 for all your eye care needs. They take care of my eyes, they'll take care of yours as well. Foster deep for the Yellow Jackets. The kick is going to be taken at the 12-yard line. And I think Alex Roberts has the football for Kingston.
And guys, both times that really Kingston's had the ball, or twice anyway that I know of, they had it about the 30-yard line.
They have, and the first time Sam's made the big play to get them in position.
So now we have the extra point attempt. And really couldn't see, but it's no good. Got a Hammers first down. Hammers Department Store, downtown Clinton. as Adam Jackson again lines up wide to the left. They give it to the fullback this time, and he rumbles over the 35-yard line out to about the 36-yard line. Goes Alex Roberts.
So Marcus passing there on the stop, but a good push by Kingston up front.
Roberts will pick up about 6. It'll be second down and about 4 for the Jackets on this beautiful evening for high school football here at Wallace Black Field in Harriman. Again, Kingston lines up. Now they move Sams out. And again, they go to Roberts again, finding his way, and he gets it all the way out to the Yellow Jacket 46-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets now come right back, find a little running room up the middle, and it'll be another Hammers first down. If you haven't been to Hammers,
you haven't been to Clint.
So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 2:21 left, first quarter of play, as Jackson goes wide to the right. This time Sams comes to the left side, and Sams will be held to a gain of about 2.
Christian Pryor stayed at home and made the play that time.
And then just about had him in the backfield for a loss, but he escaped it there and picked up about a yard.
Second down and 9 for the Jackets. Stephen Ellison is the strong safety here for the Devils. Quick pitch this time. Around the right side goes Riddick, and Riddick will have the first down.
And he was to the first down marker, Ron, before he was even touched.
So the Jackets used Roberts up the middle, then they go to Riddick on the outside for another Hammers department store first down. So Hammers has all kinds of clothing, have a really big selection of rugs if you're interested in some rugs. 1st and 10 for the Jackets on the move. 1 minute left first quarter. Again, Roberts up the middle, and Roberts again will go for about 3 yards as you get it out to about the 41-yard line. And with that, they'll blow the play in action here with about 43 seconds left in this first quarter. So Kingston lines up to the wide side of the field with Jackson and Nathan Ladd in the slot. Great play that time by Collins, as Collins turns it in, and his teammates are there to make the hit.
Harriman's gambling, and right now it's paying off.
A gain of about 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 7 as we end the first quarter of play. So at the end of one quarter of play, it's Kingston 7, Harriman 6. We'll be right back.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
And there you see a part of the heel gang here at Harriman High School. Huge crowd on hand, as you would expect. for a huge football game. So folks everywhere around the fence and especially on the hill. Great place to watch. We got 3rd down and about 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball is on the Harriman 40-yard line.
This is a big play for Harriman right here, Marty. What do you think?
It is, and Kingston's probably got to put the ball in the air, and the last time that happened, Demetric Inman made the play, but 3rd and long for the Yellow Jackets.
Gal go under center for the Yellow Jackets. And back to pass. Out in the flat, man open. And Sams has the ball down to the 22-yard line on the 1st down. And that time, Coach King really put some confidence back in his quarterback, letting him throw the nice, easy pass. Rolled him out, let him throw the pass to Sams. Sam's wide open for the big 1st down.
And he had time to throw that one.
So it's another Hammers 1st down.
Guys, one thing I'd like to see Harriman do just a little bit different here is I'd like to see Harriman tackle with the arms instead of just going in and leaving with the shoulder pass, trying to knock the guy off balance. Because that's what he did right there on that play. I'd like to see him wrap up a little bit.
Jackson wide to the right. Sams in the slot. Ooh. Oh, big hit. Big hit. As Riddick comes around the right side, Travis Gann, the quarterback, puts a big hit on him. Along with some help. 2nd down and 6. Ball just inside the 20-yard line.
And Kingston's, they're probably in field goal range here. I maybe 5 more yards, they would be in field goal range. Whether or not they would utilize it or not.
It seems to me like this game, though, is being played at Harriman's pace.
I believe so.
Jackson this time split out to the wide side of the field. Look for Kingston to just keep pounding. And Sams tries to get outside, and Sams on a great tackle that time by Demetric Inman. Now Collins? That's Collins.
What you seen, guys, you seen the 4-4 defense, and you seen the 2 outside linebackers. If you know they're playing out in the flat just a little bit to try to take away from that. And that's what happened that time. That linebacker come firing in, and he was right there to get the sweep down.
A loss back to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
This defense is really hard on the offensive line about picking the blocks up because you've got all the stunting going on.
Well, you don't see many.
There's not many high
school.
There's not in high school. There's not.
Big 3rd down play for the Jackets. 9:56 left, 2nd quarter. Back to throw again. Man open and incomplete. Again, pretty much the same play. They come back to Sams out to the sideline, but it's going to be 4th down now. And perhaps Coach King is going to go for it here.
Yeah, I think he has to. I think he's a little bit out of field goal range right here. That loss put him probably out of field goal range.
It'd be about a 37-yard field goal.
Yeah, that's probably out of his range just a little bit.
So 4th and 10. Let's see if they try to freeze Harriman, get him off sides. Sam's in the slot. Back to pass. Going again. Down deep, it's going to be incomplete. Uncatchable ball to Jackson. And with that, the Harriman Blue Devil defense has held, and it'll be 1st and 10 Blue Devils on a Hammers 1st down.
It looked like Jackson cut the route off. If he would have kept running to the post corner, he was open.
They'll come back to that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come back to that.
And that was a good defensive series for Harriman, guys. Now let's see what they can do here.
So the Blue Devils take over on a Hammers 1st down. If you haven't been to Hammers.
You have not been to Clinton.
9:41 left, 2nd quarter of play, 7-6. Kingston with the lead. Again, quick pitch, Inman. And Inman is fighting this time to get back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, I really saw a lot of ball that time, hanging the ball out a little bit.
And they're setting up that inside reverse, Ron. They've run that play 7 out of the last 8 plays.
The guys at the fullback, and I guess he's a fullback in this system. I'm not really for sure. If he'd been any closer, he's almost at the line. I mean, he is right there up on the quarterback, really tight.
C.J. Anderson is the tightest fullback, I think, in single A.
Oh, man.
Gained a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 as the Blue Devils come to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, the quarterback has no room. I mean, look at him. He's right there.
Again, quick pitch. Inman cuts it up, got room.
And he didn't look to dodge people.
No,
there.
he didn't. Good run.
Demetric Inman out to the 43-yard line. Big run for the Blue Devils, and Demetric says, I need a break. And perhaps the hit there at the end, as he did try to run over some folks.
And guys, what gets lost in all this is this kid's just a sophomore. And he might be the most athletic player on the field tonight.
Brandon Williams, a sophomore, goes into running back for the Devils. That time, Inman really made a nice pivot and a cut. This time, Collins. Collins looking for a blocker, and Collins will get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that.
And you know, guys, he gets in there with the big guys. He's hard to find. He's hard to see.
Phillips on the tackle for the Jackets, and they'll give him a yard. As we come upon the 7:58 mark here now in the second quarter. Beautiful, beautiful evening here now, guys. Really nice. Gann under center. Quick pitch. And Williams that time, the sophomore. Not bad looking sophomore right there, guys.
No, and Alex Roberts coming off that end with another stop. But Demetric Inman, that's 3 straight plays now that he's been on the sideline. They've got to have this kid back in this offensive lineup.
But, you know, Marty, go back to what you said a while ago. The last runner, you know, he didn't step out of bounds. He went ahead and went at it. He took them on.
Another big third down play as the Blue Devils have the football at their own 48-yard line. A big 3rd down and 4 for the Devils. Again, the sophomore Williams twisting, turning, keeping his feet, and he's going to pick up a 1st down, folks. And as Williams gets the rhythm now, I'm not sure you just don't let Inman take him a nice little breather over here, because he's got to come and play defense as well.
He does. And, guys, did you see the block? 77, Holden Woods was 15 yards, holding his block downfield there, Dave.
He did. And you seen he walked up, he told the coach he's ready to go in. He just pushed him back. They'll just continue on right here for a series here, it looks like.
And that's why Holden Woods is all region.
Yes.
Another Hammers 1st down. This time they give it to the fullback. And the fullback turns, and fights his way down to the Yellow Jacket 42-yard line. 7 minutes now left in the second quarter, and the Blue Devils eating some clock.
And Marty's right. You know, Harriman is working on the clock, buddy.
And here comes Inman back in. A productive 6 plays for Brandon Williams. They didn't miss a beat with Inman getting a break.
And I'll tell you, if you're Coach Tapp, you got to really be pleased with that.
Oh, yes.
Not only on the offensive side, but giving Inman a break for the defensive work that he's got to do too. 2nd down and 6. Quick pitch, Inman. Inman's got room. Yellow Jackets that time responded well, but Inman still gets it down across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. And for the Yellow Jackets, Chris Stout comes up with a stop. 3rd down and about 3. And guys, anytime you can come up 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, you're right on pace.
They are, and they're getting the push every time, so you have to like their chances in 2 plays of picking up the 3 yards.
Inman comes to the short side of the field, and he slips and turns, and part of that was because Phillips was there to help him turn it in. So Inman that time didn't get to plant. Phillips with a good defensive play brings up 4th down and a long 4. The ball at the Kingston 40-yard line.
Is Harriman punt here, guys? Or are they going for it?
Well, they may try to freeze first. You know, this is a good opportunity for Parker Freeman to perhaps put them inside the 10-yard line, but let's see what happens. Gann under center. The freeze. Kingston stays home, Harriman takes a timeout with 5:17 left. We'll be right back. Guys, one of our sponsors for tonight is Glenn's Auto Parts in Rockwood. If you're looking for an automobile part, then you need to look at Glenn's Auto Parts. You'll find new, used, and rebuilt parts for the vehicle you are looking for, whether it's foreign or domestic. In fact, they have 65 acres of parts available, and you will find late model repairable cars as well. And they buy wrecks. Glenn's Auto Parts is the Jerry Dan dealer for the Southeast area. So remember, when you need a part for your automobile, you need to call Glenn's Auto Parts in Rockwood, 354-0622, or toll free at 1-800-362-9889. Glenn's Auto Parts.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and 0 commercials on 96.7 Merle.
Big fourth down play here for the Harriman Blue Devils. Coach Tapp is still going to go for it. 5:17 left, second quarter of play. Quick pitch, Inman. Inman is going to be short of the first down. Yellow Jackets doing a good job that time, as coming up for the Yellow Jackets was Nathan Ladd, also Birchfield. And Inman is slow to get up. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on their own 38-yard line. So it'll be a Hammers first down.
And guys, Inman's shaking up. I don't know if he's upset that he got banged up or that he didn't get the first down there.
I think he's upset himself, Marty, for not getting the first down.
So a big stop for the Yellow Jackets.
You guys just took a quarter and a half from the booth I could see for everybody to get in here tonight. Great crowd.
Sams is going to be thrown for a loss or maybe back to the line of scrimmage, depending on where they give him his forward progress.
Marcus Pass and Tanner Pedigo along with Travis Gann team up to hold him to no gain.
So they're going to say he does get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Now, under the new rule, I see Coach Tapp, Coach King out on the field. Is that allowable?
No.
Okay.
Not supposed to be, but normally if they're not badgering officials, they'll let them away with it a little bit.
Okay, 2nd and 10, Yellow Jackets. Go out the pass, rolling, wide open man here at the 30-yard line. And the safety for Harriman, Stephen Ellison, comes over to make the catch.
Nathan Ladd, but he came wide open, Dave. The corners bit, and it was easy pickings for Kyle Gold.
Yeah, it's just too bad he couldn't get the ball on out there too where he could catch it on the run, because if he had guys at 6, and it would have been easy.
Ladd coming over from his tight end position. So with 4:15 left here in the first half of play on the Hammers first down, and a flag is going to be thrown. And let's see if that looks like it's against the Yellow Jacket bench.
Coach Vic King came out on the field, and I believe exactly that's what it is.
Sideline warning,
So they're
guys.
going to give him the warning this time. Okay, so it's just the warning this time.
If you watched us earlier on this year on a Wednesday night show, we had the 2 top dogs from this association in, and TSSAA guys has made this a point of emphasis this year. Only 3 coaches in the box, in the area, and everybody else has got to be behind the get-back line. And so apparently that's not, Kingston's not applied to the rules.
So 1st and 10 on the Hammers first down for the Jackets. This time Harriman has got a strong side from the Kingston on their right side, and with that, behind that goes Riddick, and Riddick gets down to about the 4-yard line. Guys, that time Kingston lined up with everybody to the right side. They had the tight end, they had the 2 running backs to the right. They just toss it to Riddick, and you just simply have more blockers than you do defenders.
And Travis Gann, the last man standing between Riddick and a touchdown, and it's an easy 1st and goal for Kingston.
So 2nd and 1 for the Jackets. So they can go one for the first down before having to take it the remaining distance for a touchdown. Sams this time now lines up in the tailback position. Sams gets it across the right side, and he's going to be stopped at about the 1.5 yard line. It looks like Gann again comes up for the tackle.
And Kingston right now is just running prayer football, straight ahead prayer football, and just taking them on one-on-one.
So it's another Hammers first down from the 2 yard line. It'll be goal to goal here. First and goal for the Jackets with 3:22 left, first half of play. Again, Sam's in the tailback position. The quarterback sneak. No sign yet. And they say he's going to be right at the goal line. Right at the goal line. So it's going to be second down and about 6 inches.
And guys, that might have been a bad break right there for Harriman. Only one timeout to go, and with the methodical slow down offense that they're running, they're losing precious seconds.
2:49 now left in the first half of play. The ball on about the 6 yard line. Let's see if Coach King just does the sneak again. And too much time, guys. That's a delay of game. That's a costly penalty there.
It is. Now they back up to the 6. That could be huge.
And you could almost tell it was a quarterback sneak because the quarterback had his right toe behind him for a little extra push.
He was ready to take off.
So the ball now just outside the 5 yard line, where it's now second down and goal with 2:31 left in the first half of play.
And guys, that's a big break for Harriman right there. I mean, that's huge if they can stop him now.
Well, Sams again comes in with Roberts at the fullback spot. Riddick to the right. Sams again goes outside, and Harriman is going to stop him. Stopping him at about the right inside the 3 yard line. And again, Gann on the stop with 2:25 and the clock running. Third down and goal. So the chess match continues between Coach King and Coach Tapp. Let's see now. They've done a quarterback sneak. They've run Sams up the middle twice. Will they try to go wide? No. Sams this time is
touchdown.
In. Sams really that time, guys, powered his way in.
He did. And then we've got, I believe Sams just got caught for taunting. Will the touchdown stand? I believe it will, and then
yes.
It'll be on the kickoff.
On the kickoff.
That appeared to be what happened.
1:58 left in the first half.
And so far, guys, the emotions are getting more to Kingston than they are to Harriman. That's 2 big penalties right there. You would like to go in the locker room, Marty, here at halftime with 1 minute and 58 seconds with a lead here. Now Harriman is going to get the ball back on the kickoff in pretty good field position.
They are, and like the referee just said, it'll be on the kickoff. So,
and there'll be 1:58 left.
Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, for Harriman with the speed, yeah, plenty of time.
So in to try the point after, Andy Spellman, the sophomore. Kick is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
I really believe that's a penalty, guys.
Yep, they broke the huddle with 12 and got away with it.
And got away with it. That's a penalty.
Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
1:58 left in the first half of play. It's Kingston 14, Harriman 6 on the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. One-stop shop for all your eye needs. Tennessee Eye Care accepts most insurance plans and offer great eye care close to home. Tennessee Eye Care, 882-7470. They take care of my eyes. They'll take care of yours as well.
And guys, let me say one thing about that penalty. Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
Well, they're going to squib it, and he's down.
And all I wanted to say is that what we were talking about with 12 on, that could be a Saturday, Sunday rule, Marty, and I'm not in no way saying the guys on the field missed it, because I could very well.
Let me say one thing about that penalty.
Wasn't of all things on the kickoff right there. You know, of course, they only used a second of time, but you had Inman back here. They kicked off from the 20-yard line.
And it cost them probably 7 to 8 yards there, him being on his knee as well there.
And you'd like to have seen that ball on the other side of the 50. That would have been great. I mean, they got great field position anyway, but it would have been a little bit better field position across the 50.
But anyway, it's a Hammers first down. And if you haven't been to Hammers,
you haven't been to Clinton. Go see Helen Hammer.
Take care of all of those fine deals at Hammers. Gann now under center. And again, they're going to stay with Inman, and this time Kingston is there as the clock continues to run, 1:48. And Coach Tapp, guys, may just be trying to get to the locker room down 14-6 because he gets the opening half kickoff.
He does, and Inman looks like he's winded right now.
Well, we'll give a little credit to the Kingston defense. Maybe they're picking up on what's going on, and, you know, Harriman has run that play a ton in the first half.
So the Devils to the line with 1:19 left here in this half. 6 white shirts coming up. Here comes a little inside reverse, and there is Phillips. Phillips has played a heck of a ball game for the Yellow Jackets at his defensive end position.
And it was a little slow developing, and Kingston was not fooled at all.
So now with 1 minute left, you know,
Kingston's
going to take a timeout, which now, you know, is going to allow them to probably get at least to have to punt, because that one, I'm sure Coach Tapp was content to let the clock run with 56 seconds left in the half.
And there's that little reverse play you said would be run. How many times tonight? 3?
3.
There's one of them, and it didn't work that time.
No, as Marty said, I think that one was a little slow developing there. So 56 seconds left here in the half. We'll take a break. And we'll tell you that one of our fine sponsors is Glenn's Auto Parts. Looking for an automobile part? Then you need to look at Glenn's Auto Parts in Rockwood. You'll find new, used, and rebuilt parts for the vehicle you're looking for, whether it's foreign or domestic. In fact, they have 65 acres of parts available. And you will find late model repairable cars as well. And they buy wrecks. Glenn's Auto Parts is the Jerry Dan dealer for the Southeast area. So remember, when you need a part for your automobile, you need to call Glenn's Auto Parts in Rockwood, 354-0622. Go by see Mike or Greg down at the intersection of 27 and 70. Well, third down and about 14.
And I start to say, if you've never been down that way, that's a huge auto parts place.
Huge.
A little bit of a different look here, Marty, for Harriman.
It is. They've gone to the empty backfield, 3rd and long.
Well, Gann on the keeper, and Gann comes close to having the first down. Gann gets it out to the 46-yard line with 46 seconds left, and Kingston does take the timeout at 44 seconds.
Well, now they got close enough to where Travis Tapp has the decision now.
Well, I don't think there's any decision. I think you got to punt it and get out of here, because if he doesn't make it, then Kingston probably ends up with, 30 seconds, 34 seconds?
I'm going to say Harriman's going to come back to that play again. And maybe not. Here comes the punting team.
Well, I don't know if it's the punting
Well,
team.
it might not be. It looked like to me. I thought it was. I believe it's punting team,
that was a nice play.
And the forearm that Gann caught at the end of that play was pretty wicked.
And you're right, Marty. That was a big hit from Kingston.
I don't see Parker Freeman on the field yet, guys.
This is a risk right here, Travis Tapp. And it looks like they're going for it, guys.
Yeah, I don't see Parker Freeman. There he goes.
Okay.
Is he coming out? Yes, there he goes. They were going to punt. Everyone knew it except Freeman. So Freeman now gets into the ball game to do the punting for Harriman. Guys, that's why coaches have ulcers.
Yes. When you've got your 10 people out there, everybody but your punter.
So see what Kingston does. Kingston's got 3 men down. Good snap, and the kick is away. And it's to the open side of the field.
That's perfect.
So the clock will run as Harriman lets it run and make the official blow it dead. Well, they do it with 34 seconds, so 10 seconds off the clock.
96 yards to go, though, Ron.
I think one knee and Coach King will go to the locker room. And there's that lick again that Travis Gann took, Ron. Watch the forearm that comes in right there at the end. Matt Francis laying the wood.
And guys, I don't think Coach Tapp right now is a happy camper with Harriman right now. He's really into it. His shirt's out. He's one upset coach right now.
Well, 34 seconds left on the clock on this Hammers first down for the Jackets at the 4-yard line. There's the knee, first half, and the clock didn't run. Now the clock starts to run.
Guard takes a knee.
They'll have to run another play, won't they?
No,
maybe not.
The official will wait.
The official won't blow it in play here now. There it goes. He waited until he'd counted to 1,001, 1,002, 1,003.
And,
so that'll be it.
We have a good official back here behind us.
That's
He's
right.
back here telling us all about it.
So with that, guys, our first half will come to an end with Kingston leading this football game 14-6.
Hang around with two good bands coming up.
It's time for your natural gas scoreboard snack attack, brought to you by Oak Ridge Utility District.
Hi, I'm Leslie England.
And I'm Harrison Arnold.
And we're from Oak Ridge Utility District, and this is your scoreboard snack attack. And what I'm doing right now is called crab ragoons. And these are really fun to make, and they're really super good. And they're great for parties and great for football. This is half a block of cream cheese.
All right.
And I'm just going to add, this is a can of drained crab meat. So this is super easy.
And you just mix it all together?
That's it.
Okay.
This is just about it's about a quarter mayonnaise. I'm sorry, a quarter cup mayonnaise is what that is. And then about a half cup of green onions.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to mix all this together. And I've probably got too small of a bowl here, but you know how I am. I try to always not have to do so many dishes. Okay, after it's stirred, you want to take a little bit of these Oak Ridge, and it's our seasoning, and it's a grilled garlic. It's really good. Just sprinkle a little bit on top to cover it up. And while I'm doing that, if you'll go ahead and spray this.
Sure.
And then we're going to put these wontons in this baking dish. So
now, if I wanted to get some of the seasonings, where could I get those from?
We sell them at our Hearth and Home shop at the district, at the utility district, right up front where you pay your bill. So it's really great.
Oh.
We have tons of
neat.
wonderful seasonings. Also, these recipes we're doing right now, you can find them online. At www.orud.org, and they're under Scoreboard Snack Attack. So you just put those in there, and then you'll fill them up. And I'm just going to go ahead and show how we do this. We just fill those up with about a teaspoon. And make sure you do spray them with Pam or whatever kind of, olive oil or whatever you use. But Pam works really well because, it doesn't stick.
Right.
After you do this, we're going to put it in and we're going to bake it at 350 in our natural gas oven. And we use natural gas because it's so evenly temperatured.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to pull them out in about 18 minutes. And I'm going to show you what that looks good for you. So after 18 minutes, Harrison, this is what you get. And this is a really beautiful setting.
It is nice. It looks like it'd be hard to make, but it's very easy.
Super easy. And the best part is,
it's made with natural gas.
Oh, I was thinking we got to eat them.
Oh, and we get to eat them.
Okay, so let's eat them. This is your scoreboard snack attack from Oak Ridge Utility District. You really need to try these. They're good.
Very good.
They're pretty.
Well, welcome back to Wallace Black Field, folks, here at Harriman High School. You're going to be entertained at halftime by the Kingston Yellow Jacket Marching Band under the direction of the head majorette, Brittany Barger.
There you are.
And we're joined now by Mickey Barger of Barger & Sons, our prime sponsor of high school football here on Channel 12. And Mickey, again, an outstanding football game thus far. This is the kind you like to referee as well, right?
Oh, yeah. This is a lot better to referee than those runaways.
And the referees are doing a great job. You know, this is a high-intensity game as a player. You know, these are rivalries. These guys have been jawing at each other all summer. So you get a little action here and a little action there, and the officials right on top of it.
Well, they'll send a better crew to one of these games, but they know that there's always 10.
Okay. Share with us a little bit of insight here now. You were an old umpire. What's the umpire's duties?
Well, the umpire takes care of the center, all the holding in the middle, and then, you know, he hangs back on the passes. He ducks when they throw it at him. You know, it's just main thing, stay out of the way.
Walks off penalties.
Walks off penalties.
Spots the ball.
Oh, yeah. Handle the ball about every play.
All right.
Keep the referee straight. That's the main thing.
Well, one thing you're getting to see here tonight as well is a little niece out here on the
That's right.
Performing well out here in front of all of this. And obviously the Yellow Jacket Marching Band under the direction of Zach Weebson is obviously a Roane County staple over the years. I mean, they've represented Roane County in Washington, D.C. for inaugurations, in the state capitol in Nashville numerous times. This is a pride of Roane County that everybody can take a pride in, and outstanding support from parents.
Yes, very much. Zach's always had a good band.
And I think you know about support. You've got on the sidelines here.
Got support on the sidelines here.
Again, we want to thank you for helping us bring high school football to Roane County. You've been a part of high school football. You know what it means to folks who can't get out and come to these games. And you can obviously see from the amount of people here tonight, this doesn't keep anybody from coming to the ball game. This is for folks who can't get out, and they appreciate. And I'm sure if they could tell you personally, Mickey, they'd say thanks to you and Barger & Sons for allowing high school football to be brought into their homes.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got an aunt sitting at home right now, and she's watching this.
Well, great. So, and again, being a part of high school football for over 30 years as an official, you know what it means to continue to be a part of the game. And in your own little way, you're still being a part of high school football here in Roane County.
That's right. Just ain't having to get out there and up and down that field like I used to.
But to you and your sons and your dad and everybody that's been a part of Barger & Sons, how many generations now? Third, did you say?
It's third generation.
Third generation.
We're working on the fourth.
Working on the fourth. Well, that's great. That's what you want, isn't it?
That's right.
But it's great to have Barger & Sons, and it's also great to have Barger & Sons as a new tenant in the industrial park. And as we said earlier, I know you can't wait to get in that new building.
Yeah, we got some things we're going to start making since we get in the new building.
Oh
yeah.
Some new things coming.
New things are coming.
All right. Can we?
No, we're not going to elaborate.
Can
on
we
what
break
we're
it in maybe in October for the last game or something?
We might look at that.
Let's do it.
We got the form setting our waiting to go.
Okay, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for a breakthrough of Barger & Sons new products right here on Channel 12 on the Barger & Sons High School Football Report. Again, Mickey, thank you so much for being a part. Thank you for coming up and being with us. And you're welcome anytime in the booth. Tell the boys to come on up.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you very much. Kingston High School Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Roane County High School Marching Band.
Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barns & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barns & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139. At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Well, almost through halftime as our game here at Wallace Black Field in Harriman. 14-6 our score. We give you some stats here at halftime. First downs, Kingston has 6, Harriman 4. Rushing attempts, Kingston had 19 and Harriman had 22. Rushing yards, Kingston has 114, Harriman 80. And David, if you take about the 70 out on the first play, that really is distorted a little bit in terms of how this game has gone.
Yeah, and this game could very well be a 7-6 ball game, Ron. I mean, you take that big play away, and it could be.
On the yards per rush, Kingston's averaging 6 yards, Harriman 3.6. Passing yards, Kingston has 66, Harriman has 5. Kingston got a bunch of theirs on the one pass play. That went down and ended up scoring on the big third down pass play.
Right.
Passing, Kingston is 3 of 5 with 1 interception. Harriman is 2 for 2. And the yards per completion, Kingston is 22, Harriman's 2.5. So our total offensive plays, dead even at 24 apiece. Total net yards, Kingston with 180, Harriman with 85. Average yards per play, Kingston 7.5, Harriman 3.5. Penalties, Kingston has 2 for 83. Harriman has no penalties. I think that's a real key in any high school football game. When you can play a complete half with no penalties, pretty disciplined football team.
And that's right. And I made a comment early on in the first half about, Kingston sort of lost their composure just a little bit on 2 penalties there that really benefited Harriman on one side of the one time, and the other one it didn't pay off for them like it should have. But man, Ron, I know you came down a little late there, but what a crowd. Man, me and Marty was out there. I mean, they're everywhere, and we just couldn't sign all the autographs people was wanting and take all the pictures, and we apologize.
I'm glad you did. Those 2 you signed, I'm sure, are going to be really, really valuable at some point.
Cry a couple hundred.
The special teams tonight, Kingston has to be sort of proud. They've had 3 kick returns for 43 yards. Harriman had 1 for 18. So the stats, pretty even as the ball game is. You take the first play, the long run away for Kingston, and you have a pretty even match. But guys, this is the situation we've talked about a number of times over the years. First half, 3 quarters, anybody's ball game, and then you go late into the ball game, and just like you saw with Inman there a little bit, and as this game goes on, Marty, the tougher the hits, the more it takes out of you because the less you have to give in the first place.
Yeah, and 9 kids for Harriman at least playing both sides of the football, guys. And Kingston just keeps running the fresh bodies out there. And in the end, if Kingston wins this football game, that's probably going to be the difference.
And me and Marty talked about that downstairs, Ron. We're a little concerned about, Harriman playing a lot of young men just both ways. And we'll find out if Harriman's in shape and they can withstand it. But I think it's real crucial, Marty and Ron, both of you, both could comment. I think it's real crucial for Harriman to come out here. I think Harriman, I really believe they need to score. They might not have to, but I think they need to score.
I think they have to, Ron.
Well, one thing that you really have to, if you're Coach Tapp, when you go in at halftime, I know you're disappointed that you didn't maintain the possession all the way there and try to get it down, at least get something on the board. But you got to be proud of this football team of giving up a touchdown on 2 plays and coming right back then and controlling the ball like they did. So has Harriman got work to do? Sure, they've got work to do. Kingston, on the other hand, has taken it offensively here now on the last possession and sort of showed some control. Harriman's going to probably have to throw the football some, though, down the stretch to make their running game stay in tune.
But Marty made a comment earlier, Harriman wants to control the clock. And as long as they're behind Marty, that's sort of, it's playing against Harriman just a little bit. They're not able to control the clock because they're behind. They've got to sort of pick the pace up just a little bit.
But if you look at it and you look at the stats, 2 plays stick out to me. Obviously, the 65-yarder by Sam's on the first play of the game. And then Kingston hits the long 45-yard pass play. Guys, they've not pounded and drove the ball at Harriman.
Right.
Harriman's only drive, they pounded it at Kingston. Kingston has been able to have 2 big plays, and right now that's the difference.
Let's see if the big tailback, and I can't remember his name there, number 2, was it?
Demetric Inman.
Demetric Inman. Let's see if he can come out. We thought he might be a little banged up, or could he just be mad at himself? He's key in the second half, and whether he's 100%, I believe he is. But, guys, so far, everything that we thought this ball game would be, it has been to me anyway. What a great atmosphere to be in on Thursday night.
And the medical staff at Tennessee Eye Care can take care of all your eye care needs. Thomas Browning is the MD, Paul Wickey, MD, John Hunt, Silva Mendy, and David Better are ODs there. Give the folks at Tennessee Eye Care a call, 882-7470. Guys, we're ready for the kickoff here to start things in this second half. The kick is going to be driven down and taken at about the 13-yard line, as Inman will take it out right at the 35-yard line.
Good field position for Harriman.
And, guys, it looks like, and again there, Inman, he doesn't look to be trying to dodge tacklers. He looks to be running. He's put on some weight in the weight room, and I think he's wanting to show it off a little bit.
Right, and, sometimes it is better to dodge them. You just can't continue on to take that pounding over a 10-game schedule where you got to, eventually you got to dodge some of them.
Well, Travis Gann is the quarterback for the Blue Devils. Brings his team to the line of scrimmage. And they'll take it to the fullback, and the big fullback rambles out across the 40, out to about the 41-yard line, goes C.J. Anderson.
And right back to what you said, Marty, Harriman's offensive line looks like they're getting a really good push up front right now. And that fullback, man, it took 4 or 5 to get him down.
C.J. Anderson, he's been running that fullback now for 3 years, and he is a load in the middle.
Birchfield on the stop, and we've called Birchfield's name a bunch tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
What about a 6-yard pickup there, guys? I take that every time.
2nd and 4 on the Hammers' first down there. We missed that one. Now the lots going on. Hammers' first down. Quick pitch, Inman. And Inman fights his way through a couple of missed tackles and gets it across the 45, out to the 47, where it's another Hammers' first down. Wasn't a thing you got to like about Inman is he comes to the sideline, he plants, he cuts it up, and then with a little burst of speed gets it in. It looks like he's got a little hand problem here.
Yeah, he's off again, and it's another Hammers' first down.
And, guys, this is a big trend that Harriman's trying. They're getting back to running between the tackles. Used to, they like to beat you with the speed. They're pounding it in the middle of the football field right now.
Diego Martin is in the ball game with Inman. Again, they go up the middle, and
man,
C.J. Anderson again is going to pick up a good 4 yards straight up the middle. And right now, Harriman is just saying, guys, we're doing nothing fancy. You're going to have to stop us. 10:25 left, third quarter of play.
Can't decide if Inman got hit on the wrist or the elbow. He's rubbing both of them, so he might have got hit on the crazy bone there.
So shaking his hand as his team faces a 2nd down and 5. Ball at the Yellow Jacket 49-yard line. And this time just pulls it out from Anderson and takes it himself, and he'll get it out to about the 45-yard line, just inside the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and about 2.
Just about lost that, guys, from the center. He bobbled it just a little bit. Recovered really well for a pretty good pickup there.
So 9:39 third quarter as Gann has come over to the sidelines, got his play. And boys, this has been an exclusive ground game for the Blue Devils tonight.
Yes.
Again, they just go up the middle, and again, C.J. Anderson responds with a 1st down as he gets the ball out to about the 41-yard line.
You know, Marty, no panic in Harriman. They're just deliberately doing what we've talked about all night long. They're just pounding the ball really straight ahead.
They are, and when you got your ace on the sideline a little banged up, you've got to have other people step up, and right now C.J. Anderson is the load.
Boys, I tell you what, if you're Harriman as well, you got to like the play of Brandon Williams, the sophomore, that came in the last time that Inman was on the sidelines. Hammers 1st down, this time again on the little quick pitch. And this time Kingston stops it for a small gain. And again on the carry that time was Willie Collins for the Blue Devils. He'll pick up about 2, 2nd and 8.
And here comes Inman back.
And when the last 2 carries that Collins has had, guys, a lot of the pigskin has been showing.
Boy, and if you just look at Dimitri Inman, you wouldn't think that he can run as fast as he can, that he can catch like he can. He's
just an athlete.
He's just an athlete. 2nd down and 8 with 8:16 left here. Third quarter of play from Wallace Black Field and Harriman. And here's the reverse. And Inman is bouncing around off tacklers, off his own man. He gets it down to the 35. Slow to get up again. That's twice on the little reverse tonight. They get it down to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Well, shy of the 35. So they're going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Got a rough spot there.
Bad spot. As we come down on the 7:40 mark on this play. Big 3rd down play now for the Blue Devils. C.J. Anderson, the fullback. They give it to him, and he's going to carry some tacklers. He's going to be probably a good yard and a half short. But again, Coach Tapp just doing it the old-fashioned way, just pounding it up the middle.
And everything but the scoreboard, Harriman has done what they wanted to do tonight. You take away the 2 big plays, and they have executed what they wanted to do against this Kingston football team.
Big play right here, guys, big play.
So let's see if Coach Tapp wants to try the freeze first or if he's got his play called. 4th and 2, big play. Yellow Jackets send 5 on the line. They come, they snap. There's a penalty flag down, and the snap never got back to Gann. So it's going to be illegal procedure or offsides. Looks like illegal procedure.
And when you're averaging about 4.5, 5 yards a carry, you don't want to give up 5.
And that's the first penalty against Harriman tonight. And it comes at a critical time, and now Freeman will go into punt. So a huge mistake on the part of the Blue Devils. And Coach Tapp will send Freeman in to hopefully the last punt from about this same spot ended on about the 4-yard line. And there's a wide open area now to the right side. Let's see if Freeman elects to go that way on a little coffin corner punt. Well, he kicks it the other way, and it'll go in the end zone. So it's into the end zone. So the Blue Devils on the penalty punt, and it will be a Hammers first down for the Yellow Jackets at their own 20-yard line.
You know, he gets a little height on the punt. He could have pinned him deep, but just hit a line drive.
6:18 left, third quarter of play as the Yellow Jackets take over on their first possession here in the first half. So the Blue Devils did what they wanted to do. They ran a lot of clock.
They did almost 6 minutes off, but once again, 2 long drives tonight, and they've got nothing out of either one of them.
So the Hammers first down. Sams around the left side, he gets loose, and he gets it out to just short of the 30-yard line. Big run by Sams that time to get to the Yellow Jackets some room. They'll say he's about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 2. The Blue Devil defense now called upon to hold the Yellow Jackets and make them punt here deep in their own territory. And there's a big play by the Blue Devil defense to keep them from getting the first down. Actually, probably lost a yard. As again, Sam's on the run, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. So they do give him a yard on his forward progress. So let's see here now. In this situation, a couple of times now, Coach King has elected to just have his quarterback try to get it on a quarterback sneak. We'll be under 5 minutes after this play. Again, they give it to Sams. Sams does not get the first down. Big play for Mr. Gann of the Yellow Jackets.
And guys, he's at least a yard. Kingston, they're not sending out the punt team, but there's no way they can go for this.
Guys, it looks like they're going for it. I mean, they might be going to wait and let it run the clock here, but they're going for it.
Well, it could be a freeze place, too. Harriman's got to stay home.
This would be the gutsy call of the year if they go for it inside their own 30 with a touchdown lead.
This is not a typical Vic King play right here, is it, guys?
Well, he's calling timeout. So
okay, that's typical.
Kingston wants timeout. 4:07 left, third quarter. We'll be right back.
The coronavirus is changing the way we live our lives, but seriously injured people still need our help. At OEB, we're committed to helping you no matter what. So, we've introduced a system where we can take care of your case almost completely electronically. You don't have to leave your home for us to start helping you. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. If you're injured, you still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call right now.
Well, Coach King has the Yellow Jackets huddled up at about the 25-yard line. It's 4th down and a long one. 4:07 left in the third quarter. His team leads 14-6. And from all indications,
are you sure that's Coach King or Hal Mummy over there?
The Yellow Jackets are going to go.
Well, then this is a big play right here then.
Because they're certainly not going to call timeout now on a freeze play.
No.
So the Blue Devils stack it up. Kingston throws it, and it's complete.
Fumble.
And a fumble.
And Harriman's got it.
And the Blue Devils get it.
Well, they had the perfect play called. Demetri Kinman did not give up. He chased Sams down and forced the fumble.
Boy, what a great call. What a great call on that 4th and about a yard wide open. But on the fumble, right dead midfield.
And I think that was an indication of Vic King is concerned with how Harriman is pushing it right at Kingston. I think he needed to keep the football there, and that's why he made that decision.
Right, and you're right, Marty. I agree with you. But, man, what an excellent play called. And I don't know if that's a Vic King play or not. That's a little bit different than what everybody really talks about him all the time, being run.
Guys, the Hammers first down. I kicked the football. I don't care if I'm getting pushed around. I kick the football.
Well, look at the look at the field position right here. I mean, Harriman's right back where they really started from.
1st and 10 for the Devils. Collins has running room.
And this could really, and I mean really, come back to bite Kingston right here, guys.
So Collins gets it across the 45 down to the 44, and it's 2nd down and about 6. And guys, another thing, unless there's a turnover, that could be the only series that Kingston runs in the 3rd quarter of this game.
A couple more first downs, and it probably will be.
As we're down to 3:25 here in this 3rd quarter of play. The Blue Devils line it up. They give it to Anderson. Anderson pounds it across the 44 down to about the 43, so it's going to bring up another huge 3rd down play. We've had a bunch of them here tonight. 3rd down and about 3. Yellow Jackets that time doing a good job of clogging up the middle. Down to 2:59 now in this 3rd quarter of play. What a crowd, what a game, guys. We're just proud to be able to bring it to you in the comforts of your living room. 3rd 3 for the Blue Devils. Inman gets it around, gets it down, and gets a 1st down. Down to the 35-yard line goes Demetric Inman. 2:36 left in the 3rd quarter of play as they start the clock.
And you know, Marty, I think you're dead on it when you said Coach King might have been a little bit afraid of what Harriman was doing, and he's trying, he's trying to keep the ball because he knew that he might not get it back for a while here anyway.
And right now, Dave, every tackle that's being made by Kingston is either a linebacker or secondary.
Right.
The front 4 has not making any tackles.
And that's right on.
Munir Al Hussein in the ball game at fullback as Anderson comes out for a breather. Inman on the little pitch, and Inman has his feet taken out from him on a good tackle.
Alex
by
Roberts.
Francis.
And Alex Roberts comes up again, and like you say, Francis and Roberts, guys coming from that linebacker and end position. The interior of Kingston has not making any plays right now, Ron.
Boy, that was a crisp tackle. That took the legs right out from him.
He didn't make that, though, guys. He might score.
2nd down and 8, 1:40 left 3rd quarter. And Harriman, just blue collar tonight, guys. Gann looking over the defense. Back to throw, being pursued. Now he gets it out to Collins, and great play by Kingston. And Francis comes up again with another big play. It's going to be 3rd down and 12, and that play, as a flag is going to be thrown now. And it's going to either be a sideline warning or it's going to be a big one. It looks like sideline warning.
And guys, Harriman kind of tried to outthink themselves there. They went away from the run game, and it backfired.
Yeah, that play was really never set up very well, and Francis did a great job. So big 3rd down now, 3rd and 12 with 1:20 left, and the clock on the incomplete pass will not start now until the snap of the ball. So 3rd and 12.
Here we go, the spread again.
Stevens comes split way out to the left. Inman in the slot. Shotgun Gann. Looking for Inman. He's there. And off his fingertips, and Kingston almost comes up with an interception. They can't get it, so it'll be an incomplete pass. On the play, Matt Corte.
That's a good way to get your all-state sophomore killed right there, because that ball had too much air on it.
Yeah, he just floated it. Too much air underneath.
So 4th and 12, Parker Freeman back into the game, and this time I'm sure that Coach Tapp has told him, get a little air in it, at least give us a chance to get down and down it.
And guys, when they punted last time, they were exactly at the 37, so exactly right back where we were at. Kingston lost nothing with that exchange.
1:14 left 3rd quarter. Good snap and another line drive kick. Harriman man is there this time, though. and they'll down it at the 2-yard line. Great execution on the special teams by Harriman.
Well, they hadn't lost anything to that play.
Until that play.
Down for Harriman was Brian Phillips to down it at the 2-yard line. So it'll be a Hammers first down, as you see right here. Phillips that time in great position to get there and down it. So great play on the special teams of Harriman as we have a Hammers first down. If you haven't been to Hammers,
you haven't been to Clinton. And
now, Marty.
Go ahead.
Here's another area, and I'm not saying he'll do it from the 2-yard line, but you may see that exact same play from Coach King down here deep in his territory. This time they give it to Sams, and Sam's looking for running room and a flag down.
Either we had a hold or a face mask. I wasn't for sure. If it's a hold in the end zone, is it a safety?
The ball was outside.
That ball was outside.
But it is a
face mask.
It is a face mask.
Oh. Wow.
So that.
Oh, face mask gets Harriman.
Yes.
Yes, on the ball carrier. So that gets Kingston out of the hole.
And it will be 5 yards. Well, that was huge because they had him right at the 1-yard line, didn't they?
Yeah. And we're seeing a little of what we saw last week, a lot of.
Got an injury on the field, guys.
Cramps.
So with that, we'll take a break.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Well, on the penalty, that'll move the ball out to about the 6-yard line. With 56 seconds left here in the third quarter, Kingston will have it 1st and 5.
We have a Hammer first down.
So Sams leaves the ball game on that play. So what a game he's played. But he is out of the ball game right now. And we'll try to pick up the fresh uniform number. I can't see the numbers, guys.
Maybe 13, but I'm not for sure, guys. 2. I couldn't tell.
Roberts was the ball carrier, but 13 was
the replacement.
The replacement,
okay.
And that was Chancey Miller, but Alex Roberts was the ball carrier and done a great spin move to get out close to the first down.
Yeah, he got it out to within a half a yard, so it's going to be 2nd down and right at a yard, as this will be the end of probably the third quarter of play. Kingston will probably not get another play off. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 14-6, Yellow Jackets over the Blue Devils. We'll be right back.
Earl Duff Subaru at Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
After 3 quarters of play, guys, we've seen some excellent play on both sides of the football here tonight. As we start the 4th and final quarter, it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 11-yard line. They got a big play on the face mask penalty at the 1-yard line on 1st down. So the Blue Devils have not helped themselves on this first series here, but the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a 2nd and short. And if Coach King was going to put the ball in the air, this would probably be a good place to do it right here to his tight end. But instead,
I believe he got it.
Big play by the Blue Devils. They lose back to the 10. So it's going to be a big 3rd down and 3.
C.J. Anderson, he let it push up the middle, and that play had no chance.
It was almost like you were in the huddle that time and knew what was coming, because that was a big, big play. So the Jackets now faced with a 3rd and 3. The ball right at their 10-yard line. Big play. Tight end is on the right side. The ball is loose, and the Blue Devils say they got it. The Blue Devils do have it. 1st and 10 with 11:05 left in the ball game. On the fumble recovery, the Blue Devils have it 1st and goal from the Yellow Jacket 5-yard line.
Now that field position we've been talking about, guys, it did come back to bite them that time, and so not when they went for it down here and didn't punt it, it's really hurt them.
On the fumble recovery, it's number 30, Monir Al-Hussein.
And oh, what a play. 1st and goal Blue Devils, but still, like you said, Ron, not only the touchdown, but they got to have the 2 just to tie.
And guys, that's all over a special teams play.
It is, and what did we talk about in the pregame?
On the Hammers' 1st down, quick pitch.
Oh, a loss.
And on the pitch, Collins that time loses back to about the 6-yard line.
And the people over here on the Hammer side are up and screaming, and you look across at the people on the Kingston side, and they're in shock right now.
Demetric Inman has to touch the ball 2 out of these next 3 plays for Harriman.
And this is crucial right here.
Or C.J. Anderson has to have a big hole up the middle, unexpected by the Yellow Jackets. So here come the Blue Devils to the line, 2nd down and goal. And the crowd quietens for the Blue Devils. Anderson up the middle.
Big push.
And Anderson gets it inside the 5. Let's see where they mark it.
At the 2.
Just outside the 2-yard line. And guys, I tell you what, with 10 minutes left, if this is any indication of the 11 games we have left, we are in, and our fans are in, for a huge treat.
Wow.
9:52 left in the football game. Blue Devils, 3rd and goal from the 3. Gann is
touchdown. Oh, did he?
Oh, I thought Gann had the football,
I did too.
guys.
He fooled me.
Well, he did have a fake there.
Well, he didn't fake the Yellow Jackets because Inman that time was back at the 2-yard line. So again, we're faced 4th and goal. Coach Tapp wants time to talk it over. We'll be right back.
Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barns & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barns & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Well, guys, here we have it, 4th and goal. And this is why I'm an announcer and not a coach, because, guys, there's all kinds of opportunities. You can kick a field goal. You can do whatever you want to do. Coach Tapp selected to go for it, so here we go. Anderson with the football. Is he in?
Yes.
C.J. Anderson. What a night he's had.
And they're going for 2, guys.
There's no choice here. And that was
They're pushing, and what a night he's had.
And that's all C.J. Anderson. He got a little push there from 71, Jeff Coffey from the front line. But, guys, C.J. Anderson, one man's not going to bring that kid down.
And now we know why you're an announcer.
9:21. You're exactly right.
I was with you, though. 9:21
now left in the football game. and Harriman with a big 2-point conversion. And the momentum has changed at Wallace Black Field. Back to throw, ball's in the air, and it's incomplete. So on the 2-point conversion, Harriman is unable to complete it, and with 9:21 left in the ball game, it's Kingston 14, Harriman 12. We'll
and there's plenty of time.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Tennessee Eye Care on the kickoff. Guys, they're a one-stop shop for all your eye needs. They'll accept most insurance plans and offer great eye care close to home. When you give them a call, you'll talk to Vicky, Karen, Debbie, or one of the girls, and your first contact will be a very positive one. Very friendly, courteous. They'll get you what you need.
And guys, they're going over to get the Kingston medical staff. One of the Harriman kids is kind of collapsed on the sideline here.
Is that Inman?
It kind of looks like Demetric Inman, sure does.
So the fine folks from the Kingston side of the field coming over as Dr. McMillan and some of them, I'm sure.
It goes beyond the game when you start talking about stuff like this.
Taking care of him. On the kick, Freeman's kick, high kick, that'll come down at the 15-yard line. The Jackets have running room. The Jackets are on the loose, and they'll take it all the way out to the Harriman 42-yard line. I think that was Francis.
It was Matt Francis and Freeman back there.
High kicks.
Looked like he was the only man left for Harriman, but Kingston are on in great field position, and they need an answer.
The doctors for Kingston are Dr. Rodney McMillan, Dr. Robert Wilson, and the therapist is Chip Ladd. So appreciate those guys coming over and taking care of the situation here on the Harriman sideline. It'll be a Hammers first down as the Yellow Jackets now go to work. Trying to regain some momentum. Is Sam's back in the game? Quick pitch and running room for the Yellow Jackets as they cross the 40. And it is Sam's. So the big running back pounds his way across the 40 down to the 39. It'll bring up second down and 7.
And Demetric Inman could be done for the evening, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure the doctors are going to have to clear him before he gets back in the ball game. 8:43 left here now in the ball game as the Jackets come up with a second down and 7. Jackson is split wide to the right. Jackets go up the middle, and Roberts will carry it out to about the 36-yard line, bring up third down and 5.
Mike Steinmelt's there for the stop and another big play. Guys, another big third down.
And let's see now if Kingston will go back to the air. Now they've had pretty good success. They've hit the tight end, and he's split here on the left. He's down at the bottom of your screen here on the left side. And there it is on the little look in again. They hit Sam's again, and Sam's has a big first down all the way down to about the Blue Devil 22-yard line. So again on the look to Sam's.
They found something there.
And a nice play call, and it'll be a Hammers first down. You haven't been to Hammers.
You haven't been to Clinton. And, guys, if you're in the 4-4 defense, if you're stunting that outside linebacker and he's not in the flat or he's not dropping back and taking reach step, the hot pass is there all night, and it's all about timing, too.
Like hitting a big empty zone.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It sure is.
So the Jackets this time, unbalanced to the right. Run it up the middle. And again, Roberts. And Roberts will be right at the 15-yard line.
Pryor and Steinmetz with another stop, but Kingston, just like a good team would do when faced with adversity, they've answered.
2nd and 5, and because of the way that Harriman takes so much time to consume moving the ball, guys, another touchdown behind, and Harriman really.
And with a touchdown and an extra point, it's 2 possessions.
It's 2 possessions, yes.
Good play this time by the Blue Devils. As Sams tries to come around the left side.
Christian Pryor had none of it.
So it'll be a loss of about 2, bring up 3rd down and 7.
Do you think if Harriman hosts Kingston right here that Coach King would kick a field goal? They're in range. They're in range. We watched him in warm-ups. I mean,
I think he goes for it because a field goal still only puts him ahead 5 points.
It does, but it widens it out. I mean, it keeps him from getting a field goal to win it.
Back to throw. Looking, being pursued. Man is there, and he's ridden out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Forget that.
And the holding, as Harriman had good pursuit, so bring this one back.
And that's going to blow my theory out. If it is, it's going to take him out of field goal range too, guys.
Yeah. And
so now he's got to go for it.
Pryor came from this side, and the lineman from Kingston, he didn't have a choice. It was either get the hold or have his quarterback get sacked.
This one, guys, is a big one. It brings it all the way back to the 34-yard line. Big penalty.
This is 3rd and forever. A first down here puts him halfway back to Kingston.
Yeah.
And it comes down to being disciplined right here, right now. But you don't want your quarterback to get sacked, but it comes down to being disciplined. And so far, it sort of leans a little bit to Harriman, just a little bit. But they went a little undisciplined there in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
Jackson comes out wide to the left. In the shotgun, looking across, and it's incomplete. Almost. Anderson almost comes down with it. CJ had his hands on it. And that's what he's saying. I had it in my hands.
And Riddick behind him.
You see right here. So Reddick was wide open, though, and Harriman is doing exactly what you were saying, David. They're finding that little zone right behind the linebacker, and they've had good luck with it tonight.
Well, what you do when you get in this 4-4, guys, you get real aggressive in it, and sometimes you got to come out of that aggressive mode. 4-4 is to be aggressive, and you want to do it with your linebackers to make them real aggressive. But sometimes you've got to walk those 2 outside linebackers off, and you got to play a little bit conservatively.
Kingston wants timeout. We'll take a timeout with them.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
5:56 left in the ball game. Kingston has it 4th down and 23.
And guys, I believe the Kingston fans are in shock right now.
We want to thank Principal Russell Jenkins, Athletic Director Bobby Clark, for allowing us to come over and do this ball game tonight. And guys, we hope that you're seeing and feeling what we're feeling here. Excitement galore. Kingston under center now. Back to throw. Looking on the long pass.
Intercepted. Oh, no, he's got a wall, guys. He's got a wall.
And he's going to bring it back to the 43-yard line. Guys, I was going to say knock it down.
I almost think he made the wrong decision. I'm thinking it's like a punt. Diego Martin made the play, but hey, he gained 20 extra yards out of it. He knew what he was doing when you got that kind of athletic ability. And now, guys, we're talking about 30 yards, and Harriman can set up and win this game with a field goal.
And there's 5 minutes and 40 seconds. That's not a lot of time, but the way Harriman, but the way Harriman runs the ball, I was going to say, Ron, the way they run the ball, kill the clock, it's probably not a lot of time for Kingston.
5:40 left in the ball game. A Hammers first down. We've got it all right here tonight. In the first regular season game, we had a week 0 last week. Here it goes.
Nice slip.
Collins unable, and Collins has really been stymied somewhat tonight. He's really been unable to really get going. And again, we'll tell you that Dimitri Inman is on the sidelines injured, so Harriman will have to have someone pick it up. And guys, I'm going to tell you, Brandon Williams hasn't been back in the ball. There goes Brandon Williams. That's the first time that he's been back in since early in the first quarter. This kid ran the ball well early in the ball game.
And from all indications, Dimitri Inman, it's a heat issue and not an injury issue.
So Williams now lines up in the backfield. Anderson is out as well. Here comes Williams, misses one tackle and makes something happen. He'll get it out to right at the 40-yard line, but he turned a no-gainer into a gain of about 3. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Do we go, are we in 2 down? I mean, we're in 4 down territory, guys, for Harriman. Do they push the panic button with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left?
It depends on how far, but if you get half of this, I say yes, because you may not get it back.
Well, yeah, that's correct. And guys, an excellent ball game tonight. Just excellent ball game.
Great. And another thing, guys, you got to look at C.J. Anderson is over here with Dimitri Inman, their other hoss, banged up. So Harriman doing this shorthanded.
Gann in the shotgun, looking, has a man, and he catches the football. What a catch! What a catch!
And look who's back in the football game, folks.
Inman. And you know, I thought he intercepted it, guys.
Matt Bordeaux thought he had the ball.
He did. He thought he had it.
I mean, and if he has it, he runs all the way across the bridge.
He's to halfway to Kingston, too.
Dimitri Inman, fresh, been over there.
And guys, they snuck Dimitri Inman into the ball game.
He did. He'd been getting the ice packs on the back of his neck.
And what a catch. You talk about concentration. Guys, we may not see a catch like that, as important as that, the rest of the year.
Well, that's why that kid's he's it. I mean, he's exciting. He's got me excited.
Blue Devils again give it to Inman. Inman looking. No, that's not Inman. That's Williams.
Oh, he's gone.
Here, the sophomore. Can he make it?
Touchdown.
Yes, he did.
And if you're Harriman, you go for 2 here. That way Kingston has to have the touchdown and the extra point to beat you.
Brandon Williams, a sophomore.
Where's he been?
The first quarter he came in, we gave him a 5-star entry, and then we didn't see him anymore.
Now they're going for 1, guys. It looks like they're going for 1. They're going to kick it. They don't need to burn a timeout here, I don't think. They might have to, though, guys. Yeah, I think that. Now they're going to take a timeout.
They're looking for the kicker. Here's Freeman.
Wait, stand right beside the coach. They're going to take a timeout and talk about it.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with you with 3:21 left. We'll be right back. Well, guys, let's set the stage. 3:21 left in the ball game.
As quick as Brandon Williams got to the end zone, I swear I think Travis Tapp got there right equally with him. He was doing a sprint down the sideline with him.
If we can get a shot of Coach Tapp, his shirt tail's out. He's wore completely to a frazzle. Emotionally, he's spent a long time ago. But there you see him.
He's still
there you see Brandon Williams, a sophomore. There's Coach Tapp.
He's still working hard, guys. He's in this game, what I talked about earlier.
Coach
they're going for 2
and they're going for 2.
Well, that's the logical.
And there's motion. And now they may kick it.
And now they might be out of range. No, he's not hesitating one bit, I don't think.
Yeah, now they may kick it.
Now he's going to kick it, I think.
Guys, there's no benefit in going for 1, though. Kingston with a field goal does nothing. A touchdown and an extra point still would beat you, so you got to go for 2 here.
Well, he's talking to his assistant, Scotty Dykes.
No, they're going to go for it, guys. They're still going to go for two.
And Scotty has said, well, you haven't thrown it to one of my receivers all night. How about letting us have a chance, Coach?
And, guys, can you imagine what it's like down on the sidelines coaching and playing this game? I can't imagine up here we're getting ready to go commercial break and we're going crazy.
Look at the enthusiasm on the Harriman side. And then, guys, look over to Kingston side.
I said it. They're in shock right now. They're in shock.
Well, guys, look on the hill, look on the fence, look in the stands. This is a setting that this is why you play this football game. Gann's in the shotgun. Low snap. Gann is getting loose, but he's going to be in trouble, and Kingston sacks him. The low snap really never let the play develop.
No, it didn't.
So with 3:21 left in this football game, the Blue Devils have taken the lead 18-14. We'll be right back.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
It's the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. And guys, we've had lots of good kickoffs. We've had lots of good everything here tonight. But the Tennessee Eye Care is located at 1798 Rome State Highway in the Pinnacle Point Shopping Center. Give them a call at 882-7470 for all your eye care needs.
And this is no time, guys, to get up out of your seat if you're at the house. You want to sit there and watch this next 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Well, it's an important kickoff for Parker Freeman.
I'll put it
Look
right
for
in
him
there.
to squib it. And that's exactly what he does. And Kingston gets the ball.
Bobbled it a little bit.
And, a lot of ball showing, but he'll get it out to the 38-yard line. So, guys, 3:16 left in this football game.
What he does.
Kingston, now, you go back to the library we were talking about before. There's a couple plays in the library that have worked thus far. Do you check them out again?
You got to right here. You got to put Sam's in that slot and see if the creases are still there, Dave.
But plenty of time.
I agree with you, plenty of time. But, guys, let me tell you, that's why you don't scrib the ball right there. That's great field position. I take my chances and kick it deep down here.
Well, but he wasn't kicking it deep anyway.
Well,
they were getting
probably
the ball
wasn't, but
anyway.
I just don't like that, though.
Here go the Jackets.
Here we go. Here we go.
First time they've trailed tonight. Back to
going
throw.
back to it.
Looking, throwing the ball deep.
Caught.
And his catch it. He caught it at the 40-yard line. It looked like Harriman had two players around there. I thought Inman had a chance
He
at
did.
it.
The ball got tipped, and Timlin Phillips came back to the ball for Blue Devils. As we'll see the replay here, it looked like he had Phillips surrounded. Go just throws it up for grabs. And all you see is blue shirts, and the white shirt comes out of there with it.
Well, that's great concentration on the part of Phillips. And I tell you what, guys, that's a young man on the defensive side. We've called his name a bunch tonight. Now he comes up with a big catch on the offensive side. Sam's out in the slot. He's had a bunch of catches from there tonight. Back to throw there. Sam's across the middle open. Here's a man wide open, and he makes the catch, and he'll score.
Wow.
And just like that,
Nathan Ladd gives Kingston the lead right back.
The momentum has flattened the Blue Devil side, but still 2:32 left in the football game. Now we go back to what you were talking about when they were trying to get the two-point conversion.
Exactly right, and now all Kingston has to do is kick the one. It's 3 touchdowns apiece now, but the 3 special teams mess-ups that Harriman's had is the difference.
2:35 left in the ball game. Andy Spellman will now try to put the all-important 3-point difference on the board for the Yellow Jackets. The kick is up. Blocked.
Well, in college, they could have took it the distance and tied it, but in high school, it's dead.
So now we're setting up another scenario. You see here, the kick, and it just didn't get high enough, and Harriman had a chance to block it. So 2:35 left in the ball game. We'll be right back.
At OEB, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your house to get legal help. Now you don't have to. We can handle almost every aspect of your case electronically. Call 546-1111.
Well, 2:35 left, folks, and we have another Tennessee Eye Care kickoff coming to you.
Well, and the difference, Ron, now, look at the life on the opposing side. Kingston fans are back in it now, Dave.
They're back in it. I've been calling for a quarter for them to get back in it.
So the kick is high. It's going out of bounds.
Oh, take the ball right there.
Not what you wanted happened.
Oh, a great field position.
The flag is thrown. So now Harriman will have it right where it went out of bounds.
Great field position.
At the 35-yard line. Still 2:35 left. So still time, because now, you know, and as bad as your special teams has been on points after tonight, Parker Freeman still has a good leg.
And he doesn't. It'd be something if it come down to that, and that's how Harriman got it after they muffed 3 of them, really. Or had some foul up somewhere. I don't know.
So
where
2:35 left. Now Harriman has to be conscious of the clock. They have to get up after every play, because more than likely they're going to stay to what's got them here, running the football.
But those guys, if they compete that 2-point conversion right now, we got a tie ball game instead of what it is.
So the Blue Devils come to the line.
Flag.
And a flag, and it's going to be against Harriman.
Yep.
And guys, have you
illegal procedure
this late in the ball game? Have you ever seen a deeper safety than what Adam Jackson's playing right now?
And guys, we talked about this in the pregame. This is exactly how so many of these games have turned over the years. Harriman has been so close. They've come to the door and knocked on the door. They just couldn't get the door open. Tonight, with 2:34 left, can they get it done?
Well, that
First and
penalty
15.
hurt right there. That penalty hurt big time, guys.
They go to the shotgun. Throw is out to the side, and Inman is good getting out of bounds.
Good
so he
pickup.
gets a bunch of it back. It's out to the 43-yard line. That'll bring up second down and about 3.
The most important thing about that play is the clock stays in motion.
Oh, I thought he got out of bounds. He did get out of bounds.
This progress was forwarded inbounds, and that's one of those new rules that if you're wherever your progress is, that's.
Wow.
And the
203. Well, I would miss that one. I would have missed that one. So Harriman needing to hurry. Kingston on the defensive side. Gant is going to be, knocked down and almost intercepted.
Chris Stout would have sealed the deal if he could have come down with that
what a play by Stout.
And your safety, he's 20-plus yards deep.
Third down and 4.
Harriman just needs to keep their composure right here. They've still got plenty of time to get a first down here. You just need to keep pushing the ball down the field.
I'll tell you something else that I might like to try to see is get the ball in the hands of Williams somehow.
Yeah.
On a little flare or something with as much speed. Blue Devils come to the line, third down and 5. 1:48 left in the ball game. Gann in the shotgun, looking. Kingston coming. It's going to be almost intercepted. The only player to get a shot at it was Kingston. Jackson was back. The ball overthrown, and now it's going to be fourth down and 4. And this isn't Harriman's forte.
No, it's not. And guys, Brandon Williams has not even been in the ball game on this series, and he still is standing on the sidelines.
1:44 left in the ball game. Harriman down to this fourth down play to keep their drive alive.
This is a huge play.
Been an outstanding football game played by both teams. Outstanding football game. Nobody back to help Gann. Here come the Yellow Jackets. He's going to take it on a quarterback draw, and he's going to pick up the first down. What a gutsy call. And the Blue Devils pull it off with 1:37 left.
Empty backfield and a quarterback draw with the ball game on the line.
Well, they knew Kingston was coming, and they were. Now Harriman's got to hurry. The clock is going to start right now, and Harriman needs to hurry and get a play in. So Harriman probably still needs 40 yards. $1:16 left. Inman cannot complete the pass. So all of that, and guys, they wasted about 25 seconds on that play.
I really thought when Inman lined up that time as a tight end, we were looking for that little hot pass across the middle like we've seen him make that good catch on last year. It was there, and they might be going to come back to that, but that was a big drop.
Well, and one thing, though, you've got 4 white shirts 15 yards back and another one 25 yards back.
Right, but they had sort of cleared it out when they moved everybody around. We'll see what they do here and see where he lines up this time. Going to line up in the slot position a little bit.
Again, looking. And it's almost intercepted. Wow.
Well, Demetric Inman, he saved the ball game there because it was almost intercepted. Alex Roberts was right with him, and it was just a tussle. Harriman, fortunately, it's incomplete.
That really showed you how strong Alex Roberts is, too, because it was all Inman could do to wrestle the ball loose. Third down now, and 10, 1:06. That's the most important thing if you're a Blue Devil fan. Only 1:06 left in the ball game. We've had a little bit of everything here tonight. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you.
Well, Harriman needs another big play here, guys, and another first down.
Looking, and they're throwing the ball deep. It's going to almost intercepted. The only player to have a chance that time was Jackson for the Yellow Jackets.
Brandon Williams and Demetric Inman and Diego Martin, all three on the sidelines on that play, guys. I just don't understand the strategy right now.
So 4th and 10 for the Blue Devils. 1:01 left. You got to get the first down here. So it's down to this play. What a game both of these teams have played. The chess match continues. And Coach Staff wants a timeout.
And Marty, I believe Emmett's just gassed, right? I believe he's drained.
Well, they've taken a timeout. Maybe they'll be able to get him in the ball game here.
1:01 left here in this football game at Wallace Black Field. We want to thank Trent Johnson, J.R. Woods, Brad Jones for doing the camera work, for doing the producing, editing, everything that Brad does, pushing buttons, and our fine camera crew. Guys, what a job you've done again tonight. Marty and Dave, guys, if this is any indication of what's in store for us, and guys, we've got another one tomorrow night that's going to be just as good. Anderson County at Clinton.
Well, anytime you get the county rivals, the enthusiasm and the excitement, especially this early in the year, you're going to have great football games.
And no one has left the premises.
No, it's as packed as it was when it started.
So a big, huge 4th down play for the Blue Devils, and they're a man short. Gann by himself. Looking, it's not going to work again.
No.
It's not going to work again. And with that play, with 53 seconds left
for the Blue Devils,
the football game,
man short.
The Yellow Jackets will leave Wallace Black Field again this year. It looks, with 53 seconds left, victorious. What a game. What a game. As the Blue Devils have taken it to the Yellow Jackets here tonight And we talked about it early, special teams.
It was, and when you call timeout to set up a 4th down play with the game on the line and you come out of the huddle and you've only got 10 players on the field and they had to rush the late one, everything was just out of sync on that play and Gann never had a chance.
Well, guys, still an excellent ball game, though.
It has been a great ball game. A couple of knees from Kingston here, and they'll leave and head back down the other way to Roane County with a big victory.
And again, guys, next year we'll say they haven't been beaten since '92. But this adds to the list of the number of times and that's why this game, we say throw the records out. This is a huge ball game between these two teams. And typically this is what you get. You get two teams giving it everything they've got.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Ron. Harriman laid it on the line tonight. I mean, so did Kingston, too. Kingston didn't come in here and just steamroll them.
That'll be the last play of the football game. Kingston comes in here in Wallace Black Field tonight and wins this football game 20-18. But listen to the Harriman fans. What a treat the Blue Devils have given them. The Kingston fans are appreciative of the win for their team here tonight, for the play, because you have to give the Yellow Jackets a lot of credit, Marty. They were behind with 3:21 only to go down the field and do what they had to do.
And when Harriman scored, with, like you say, with that amount of time left, I thought Harriman was in the driver's seat. But Kingston, they answered the call. They hit the 2 big pass plays, and they got out of here with a big win, a great football game. But like you say, special teams in the end, you look back on it, was the difference.
Well, and you have to give the Yellow Jacket coaching staff a lot of credit. They had looked at enough game film, and they knew where those creases were. And almost every pass play they threw tonight, they had a man open. Here's our play of the game.
And he does pick him, guys.
That's what Coach Staff was talking about on the pick. But the big pass play for the Yellow Jackets to take the lead. And guys, what a way to open the seasons. Two really good high school football teams that get together every year to start the season. And this is why they do it. A great crowd, a great football game, and guys, what you see is the sportsmanship out on the field. That's what it's all about.
It is, and Harriman, they need to keep their head up, because this is a team that will battle for a regional championship when it's all said and done in single A.
Guys, we'll take a commercial break. We'll come back to wrap it up right after this.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Well, again, here at Wallace Black Field, we'll tell you our final score. The Kingston Yellow Jackets 20, Harriman Blue Devils 18. And again, Harriman fans sticking around, appreciative of the Blue Devils' effort here tonight. We'll share with you now some stats of the ball game. And 12 fourth quarter points by the Blue Devils was huge here tonight. They just came up short because they did not convert on one touchdown here tonight. Rushing attempts, Kingston had 29 for 137 yards. Harriman had 43 for 171 yards. Passing yards, Kingston had 142, Harriman 28. Probably the difference right there, because the 142 yards that Kingston got were at critical times, including the winning touchdown. So big 142 yards passing tonight. Total offensive plays, Kingston had 39, Harriman had 54. And that was indicative as you saw the game progressing along. Total net yards, Kingston had 279, Harriman 199. Kingston had 3 fumbles. They didn't lose any. Harriman didn't have any. Penalties, Kingston had 3 for 30. Harriman had 3 for 14. So that's pretty much the way it was tonight, guys. The stats pretty much true to form. Harriman controlled pretty much the tempo of the game, but Kingston took it in when they had to. And I think, Marty, you alluded to early, Harriman had 3 possessions, but no points.
They did, and they had 2 possessions tonight that equaled about 11 and a half minutes, and now those 2 drives, they got 0 points.
But Coach Vic King will take the victory here tonight and build off of this game for his team as they continue now to get into their schedule.
Well, guys, I think Harriman's a team that you're going to have to deal with.
They are, and I mean, their 2 big games probably are Oneida and Midway down the road, but Harriman's a team that you're going to see in the playoffs, obviously, and they got a great chance to be right in the thick of this regional championship race.
But how many times do we talk about, guys, and we talk about it all the time on our shows, that the special teams play, and tonight's special teams play really comes back and gets Harriman on, really 3 botched opportunities, whether it was on the field goal or whether it was a 2-point conversion.
And you take them for granted, and I know Coach Travis Tapp does not, but guys, I mean, they're huge. And tonight they decided the ball game. Kingston was 2 out of 3. Harriman's 0 for 3, and Kingston wins by 2.
Harriman, if Harriman just gets on 2 of them, we're back. We're playing an overtime game right now, possibly. So that's always big in high school football, and it seems like it's a little bit more bigger on the smaller levels of football.
I agree, and this game seemed like it was meant to go to overtime tonight, as well as even as it was played.
And a huge crowd tonight. I mean, just absolutely a huge crowd packed. It was a quarter and a half watching at the gate tonight before people could get in.
And Kingston down the road, who have they got next week, Ron?
They've got Livingston Academy at home next week, and it looks like Harriman is off next week.
Well,
by playing week 0, they get the bye.
Chance to heal up a little bit. If Coach Tapp planned it that way, that was a good plan in the schedule right after this big game.
And then Harriman will go to Wartburg week 3, so another AA school. So Harriman really will not get probably a single A school till they get in region play.
And it seemed like that their first district game was Oakdale, if I'm not mistaken, but Harriman, and at the end tonight, Ron, it looked like with Inman, and they had a couple of their key players. I don't know if they were gassed, but I'd say Harriman probably could use that off week next week.
Yeah, I know, right. They'll get to heal up a little bit because this was a hard-hitting ball game tonight. They'll get to heal up, maybe get in the weight room, work a little bit, do a little conditioning work, maybe take a day off somewhere to get their legs back under them. So I don't think the Harriman fans have anything to be disgruntled about. I thought it's an excellent ball game tonight from Harriman. That's my opinion. It's been an honor for me to be here to see this game, and you hear about the crowd and to see them over on the hill, and it was packed tonight.
And we could we can only hope that the rest of the year will be as good as this one, because it's been a dandy.
Well, tomorrow night we go a short distance from the studio, and we go up into to Anderson County. We got Clinton and Anderson County, and that's going to be, if we get the same type game tomorrow night up there, then we're in for 2 nights. And I don't know that honestly guys can handle another night like tonight.
Oh, I'm sure that you'll find a way.
Well, yeah, I'll find a way.
No matter whether you handle it or not, as long as you're at the studio by a little after 10, we'll be all right.
We'll be all right. But, guys, let me tell you something. Tomorrow night, there's another streak on the line, Ron. Anderson County has won the last 7 in a row in that ball game. So it's the same thing as here. It's not as deep yet, but right now it's still a series for Clinton and Anderson County. Can Clinton stop the bleeding tomorrow night and get a victory?
Well, guys, once again, we want to say thank you for being with us on this high school football game of the week here tonight. And again, we want to thank all of our fine sponsors, and we want to thank Barger & Sons for allowing us to be the prime sponsor to bring you these high school football games. We'll be back again tomorrow night, as David mentioned. We'll be at Anderson County for another big inter-county rivalry tomorrow night. Anderson County taking on Clinton. So from all of us here at Channel 12, have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barns & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barns & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down and see Hannah or Mary Beth for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and 0 commercials on 96.7 Merle.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
AM 1380, FM 101.1, WYSH, AM 960, WQLA.